この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for ReZero episode 10. No matter what happened at the end of last episode, Subaru is about to wake up again with a whole bunch of new information. First and foremost, the answer to the question we've been seeking answers to this whole dang time, at least for a solid number of episodes. Who's doing the killing? And the answer is the cute pupper in the village. It's the cute cuddly puppers, actually a horrifying demon monster. Nice. With that tucked away, we're going to be able to solve the problem, whether we wake up the day after and maybe the problem's already solved, given a particular murderous rampage. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Or we'll flash back a few days and have our eye on the prize from the get-go. But we know who the enemy is. And that would deflate a lot of the mystery of the story, wouldn't it? If it weren't for the bigger piece of information that we got at the end of the episode. Pushed to the absolute brink, facing down death for the both of them, Rem revealed her true form. A glowing horn sprouted from her skull. One horn. Interesting. I bet that Ram has the other one. And she took on an entirely different demeanor. Cackling, murderous, very bloodthirsty, kind of hot. That's what we call a gap, people. From demure, low self-esteem moe maid to horrifying, cackling murder demon monster. That's the kind of stuff that just gets us boys going. I don't know why, but it works. That's not for everybody, but sometimes that big switch up is really a thing. I don't know. I was weaned on certain classic yanderes, and it's always going to have an impact on me. It's not my type of types, but it works. It does work. So I see why people might like Rem. Maybe we'll find out more about Ram come this episode, given that we've found, I want to find out about both of them. I want to figure out what's the deal with them and the witch. Why are they here? Are they getting protection from Roswell or working with him? Or are they his servants? Or like beyond servants in a maid capacity, but like magical in a way? That makes sense to me. It tracks to be like a super powerful wizard who has like very powerful entities who just want to be normal, who are acting like normal maids for you, and just like, yeah, you're gonna give us a safe place, we're gonna make this place really nice and keep it that way, and that's all we can do to ever repay you. And sometimes we'll weirdly sit in your lap at night and talk about villainous plans. You're like, I don't know how it works. What's up with the witch? Can we get some witch information? Which witch is the witch? Can we dive more into the succession crisis? I don't know. It feels like if we solve this first big hurdle of murder mystery in the manor, then we can make some at least tentative friendships with these characters and have what looks to me like the possibilities of a forward-moving week, like no reset, move on from here. Having struggled and overcome some monsters and problems, having been the suspect, and then finding the actual problem, the actual monster, taking them out with the maids together, and sort of building everything on every front. I could see it working. I could see us waking up successful in our mission, or at least surviving from it, aware that Subaru is not the villain here, and with a foot in the door to find out more information about the maids, because Rem isn't going to be able to deny what Subaru saw, and they'll at least have to talk it out one-on-one, if not actually get an explanation from her and Ram, you know? Either way, this blows the whole story wide open. Shit's wild. We've been befriending demon maid ladies. They're dope. They're dope. What's next? And do we survive? It feels like a real what's next question, and it does feel like it would really be a letdown if we had to reset here and start over again and retrace some of those steps of trust and those conversations that we had with particularly with Rem making the decision to go and do this thing and go and fight this battle that will probably lead to their deaths. It would be really sucky if we had to rehash all that. So I feel like we won't. I feel like because the story wants it to go that way and I want it to go that way, then maybe it won't. Maybe we just continue, which would be great. That would be cool. I'm gonna do a drawing. It's gonna be of a pupper. I can't help it. I'll start basic. I see it doing like long dog, just floating. I'm sure the fence will hold. Cute pupper! What a cutie! Aww! Aww, it's so cute! Aww! Well, here we are again, ready to go for episode 10 of ReZero. If we got it up and ready to go, there'll be 2 versions, picture-in-picture in the PiP timer on YouTube, beep timer to count you down, early access on the Patreon, join all the lovely people in the beginning and the end of the shoutouts, beep timer to count you down. Let's get into ReZero episode 10 and see if we are reborn or simply reawaken. Looks like maybe maybe not a reborn. The rest is in your hands now. So he's right on the edge. Ooh, a returned swearing. All right, Shuji. Yeah, you got fucked up. Wow. Kind of baller. Ah. +1 to things to find when waking up. Nice. Oh. Hey. I doubt you would think of it as a dead anyway. She's not the type. You mean by healing? Yeah, thanks. That's, yeah. Yeah. Thanks for the trauma. Ugh. Don't remind me. Yeah, she did. So you just know about that? That's cool. She just heals super fast. Okay. What about the monster? All good? Punchy. Right down to the life force. Thanks, Bay. Okay. A new loop begins, methinks. With all sorts of new possibility. We got some sick ass scars. Everybody's alive. We know stuff about Rem. Let us in. It begins again. I mean, goofy, but you know. Love it. I love it. Still in the same, totally chopped up. I can't help it. A full hot potato? I mean, good job. Good. Sweet potatoes are great. I'll take it. Oh, bad. Hmm. Hmm. And Roswell being the Lord. I'd like to worry about them, actually. Okay, cool. So we didn't have to go and kill it? Just reconstruct the barrier? Okay, fair. Hey, the chillins. Cool. Hello. That makes sense. Ah, plot us! Give us, Betty! Gib info. What do you got? Now that you know the truth, you must. Huh? I mean, I've been through this before, but why would you? What do you mean? Oh, god damn it. Okay, it's just a tangled mess, huh? Shit. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of knots together, different strings. Just hell. I actually really like undoing strings. I can do it for hours. Oh, we're gonna have to go kill it. Oh, you're gonna get nommed. You're gonna get nommed. No emotional response. Masking. Of course he's afraid. He said it before, like he is desperately afraid of death. Yeah, you got a plan? You got a... I mean, I know you a little bit. That's about right. That's cool. But what is that chance? That's what I was thinking. So can we go kill a witch fiend? But it killed us. It did bad. Yeah, that didn't go so well. Hmm. Rem and Rem and which is reasonable, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Mm, they didn't give up on you. Is she did she give herself for him? Oh, she went to go and kill it. Of course. I'm stupid. Oh, that's maximally cute. Mm-hmm. We gotta think this through. Okay, that's really useful. What? What's a camera? It's a trope. Can we bring Betty? Can we bring the most powerful person here, please? You're asexual? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, we have seen that. Hornless though. Yeah, but if you come with us, we'll be fine, Betty. Biako. Oh. 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 This is good stuff. Hmm. Hmm. Falling off of last episode's don't get too greedy. As she said to him, don't get too greedy, you'll take on too many burdens. Now he's like, I am greedy. I'd take it. Hmm, that would have helped. Oh. So I don't get another one? Yeah, I was wondering about that. Who gave you a sword? Oh, just a homie. Okay. Thanks, bro. The peasant sword. It's the wielder that makes it magic anyway. That's the important part. Mm. Hmm. Uh. That's great. Hmm. Hmm. They care about Rem a lot. Not you, though. Okay, cool. What does that look like? Okay, it looks dope. She sees through bugs and birds and stuff? Super cool. Way too much info. Ah! Yeah, rather over much on the wind magic. I forget what word she used, but you mean why do people like him? That's the same thing. Maybe it's because he's not a total cold brick wall like you? Yeah, I want to know about that too. Seems to be her shame. Ooh, it was cut off or removed? A bit of trouble? It's clearly something important. Huh. Hmm. Okay. Detested? Oh, so you should not be. So each of you only has half. Wow, that looks great! Wild! But it comes at a cost. And she's still your sister. So that's where all that tension comes from. Oh, why we had that all that weirdness with their capabilities. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, you feel that? Hmm. So you made yourself smell like the enemy. That's smart and a bad idea. Okay, I mean, it'll work. Try not to die, bud. Try real good. All right. Catch it on the wind. She's down? Holy shit. Oh, no. With a sword in hand and a girl in the other. Oh, Jesus. We're still almost dead meat. Hope you've been doing your pull-ups. One hand with another body. Ho, the sharpest sword in the village. Oh, thank God for wind magic. Nice catchy. Oh, she's gonna be out. That was part of her Odo. No, she was out. All right, can we get a blue-haired sister, please? Oh, little pupper. Fuck. Home slice? Oh, that was cool. Eyes spitting down. That was cool. Hi. She's gonna murder you. Maybe. Oh, God. Hey, dude. She smells witch on you, dude. Uh-oh. Hold up, sister? Not working. No talk, no jutsu. Dope. Subaru half sword. Oh, God. Gonna have to go back. What was that? Did he just pull more witch into him? Is that what happened? Hey. If you grab it? Whoa! Oh, like punching a shark in the nose. Okay. Just bonk her in the horn. Oh, she used the weight of it to carry herself into the flipping thing. Oh, wow, that was cool. Do it anyway. You might. You might. Uh-oh. Oh, he's gonna hit her with her sister? Go, Ram! Go, Ram! Sorry. Oh, he missed! Fuck! Little bumper, you asshole! One shot! All right. All right, that was great. That was a fucking blast. Some action scenes that I actually really need to go and look at. She tossed her the weight of the thing, leapt up, grabbed it, used it as a counterweight to spin herself around it, and then dropped into an attack. And I think that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. This is such a cool way to go about it. Pop. Well, we're gonna be back in somewhere slightly safe, methinks. Because clearly that's going to be the solution to our little problem is thwacking Ram in the skull. Oh my goodness. Sorry, thwacking Ram in the skull. Still, the names are hard for me. So, I want to look at this from the like a broad POV, overall view of the episode, and then dive into a couple of specific things. Some action shots, a couple of particular lines from Subaru, as they're getting ready to go, and then also when he makes the decision to take the to be greedy, let's say, and use the witch thing to pull in more power. Those are the things that I want to specifically look at in the action scenes. Broadly, we get opening, reckoning with circumstances, figuring out what's happened, and explanations from Bubby. Re-interact with Rem. Gratitude from all the villagers. Sort of tie off all the threads there in a victorious sort of way until Betty comes in and gives us the bad news. Betty gives us the bad news in the shade over here, so we get this good shadow for the look of it. And it makes sense. He was cursed more deeply when he got actually hit by a bunch of the witch fiends. So cool. And of course, he knows that she wouldn't have given up on him and realizes that she's gone and done something self-sacrificing for him. And we see I mean, this is such a cute, okay. I think this is where you fall in love with Rem, if you're going to fall in love with Rem. I think this is the start of that. Character taking on all these burdens upon themselves. Have to do this alone. No one can get hurt for me. And him being uncertain, why would she do this for me? I think that the voice acting on this scene was what sold it to me. And in my memory, having only seen this the once, in my memory, I remember finding Rem very cute and almost vulnerable in this moment, despite being in a badass situation and whatever. She's like a little kid who's taken on too much. I want to listen to the voice. Yeah. Yeah, it's got that little kid struggling against the world sort of energy to it. Ah. Yeah, it makes her endearing. Something about a character who sounds feminine and weak and childish trying to protect you makes you want to do the protect, at least for me. Ram realizes and runs, and Subaru tries to hold her to it. We find out about her clairvoyance, which is cool. She is not a combat maid. What was the line that she said about her wind magic? I can't fight like Rem in her demon form. Twins, horns. I can use a rather extreme bit of wind magic. That's a way to put it. That sure is a way to put it. And it's limited. And she cast off her horn or had it removed. Now we're going to get into the details of that in a moment. If you go to retrieve that sister, you're giving up on your own life. And his response is a crystallization of all the thoughts we've had about rebirth up until this point. it's really coherent. I really like it, and it's snappy too. This is shonen protagonism at its best, breaking down a difficult or complicated set of emotional motivations into a straightforward set of lines that's like gung ho. It's dumb to form the habit of giving up just because you're used to dying. Or if we take this back to our constant allegorical layer that we're looking at this show through, forming the habit of giving up because you're used to failing is dumb. Life is precious. You only get one. In this case, chances are precious, or the moment is precious. You only get this one. And then it expands out to the power of the relationships that he currently has and the effect that their efforts to save him have had on his motivations. You guys went through a lot to save my one precious life, even though it didn't mean anything to me, and so I realized that. So, I'm going to struggle to the bitter end. Separate motivations, separate ideas here, right? It wasn't but a couple episodes ago that Subaru was back up against the wall, having failed in every way, having lost Rem completely, seeing Ram turn against him, knowing that he could run away, and choosing to struggle again, right? He struggled to the bitter end on that one, and he gave up his life in that one so that he could return and try again, not run away, but run toward. This crystallizes it. I've got this one life, time to struggle till the bitter end. And he says, very flippantly, I've bounced back from the terrible state I was in, and we'll see, because it's not that easy. But I'm glad to see him feeling that way. And I really like I'm a greedy guy. As I said when it happened, it's following up on the conversation that he and Rem had in the previous episode about too much greed, taking on too many burdens, and getting overloaded with them. Now Subaru embraces that. I'm greedy, and I want to be here for this story. Let's go. We had some cool movements of camera, and away we go into the forest. And he's real tired because he has just given blood to a bunch of dogs who they were not nice about it. Some cute convo, and then some interesting convo. It's cool that he gets a sword. Of course, it's not a magic sword or anything, so it's not going to last. I wonder if that stone is anything super special. Probably not. Certainly the bug was the important part. I like this gag. It's goofy and lovely, and their banter is nice. I like that I keep doing it. I like that Ram can't figure out why Subaru is popular with people. So, she just is struggling to figure out why people care about other people. People don't care about me like that. Well, you're a fucking stone cold brick wall with ice in the cracks, lady. But it makes sense to me that there would be this cognitive void of but then why don't people like me? It's exactly the way that a person would end up thinking. And he says, not just me, and it's not her, it's Rem. Please bring her back, and the whole village is watching and waiting. Everybody loves her. And then that plays into our tension between these sisters. I'm the older sister, and I'll never let that go, she says. But Rem... Freaking hurting my brain now. Rem is better at everything than she is. So how do you hold on to that pedestal, you know? Wow, clairvoyance! It's rad. I think it's a cool power. What does hornless mean? All right, I gotta see this image again because we only see it for a moment. That's gotta be red. Ramu. And that's Remu, blue. And she's reaching out to her, and then her horn flies to the sky. She doesn't have a horn. They're both in Miko outfits, like little Shrine Maiden outfits, in front of burning. There's some shape in front of her that's moving. See that thing that moves? I don't know what that is. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's her leg moving, but it's too far out. I don't know. She's reaching out. And then it gets cast to a red blood moon. And then she goes, yeah, it's nothing. Don't worry about it or anything. Fuck you. I want to know. I want to know. There are things I've gained and lives I've saved, but I'm sure she doesn't see it that way. We find out some lore about twins. It's unclear why they were spared. The backlash makes sense. And we get some action scenes, so we're gonna watch some action scenes. Yeah, this is the one where we get actually real chaotic with it. I just wanna it's it's not the most coherent thing in the entire universe, and I don't think it's meant to be. We're whipping the camera around so fast that just because of the nature of twos in animation, you sort of lose stuff. But that's okay with me because it's chaos. That's what it's supposed to feel like. Oh shit, that gets locked around that tree and whips back around to clang. Oh, and she catches it. Oh, jeez. Oh, and the tree is severed too. She's ready to go. Hurl, thwirl, swing, and bang. Oh, goddamn. Goddamn, Rim. She's powerful, but that's no reason not to worry. Aww. She does it all better, but I'm the older one. And he says he's got a hunch, and here we get, they'll be drawn here. Oh, no, he doesn't really think more of it. It's just that first conversation about greed. Okay. The thing is, I can, nope. Whoosh, power of the wish. The witch, sorry. And lots of monsters. This is dumb as shit to do, but it's a great idea at the same time. Harnessing your flaws in some way. You know? Grabbing and taking control of your weakness and making it useful. And observing that he's not a great fighter and so is most useful as bait. That's pretty cool. I smell the witch. Oh, she smells the witch. And she's not fighting anymore and we're fucked. This is a fun cascade of errors. Fall down a giant cliff, get stuck on the thing breaks and you fall and, they survive it all, but it's a fun series of unfortunate events that I really enjoyed. And with that totally out of mana, a little fucking cute pupper, and an enormous flail with glowing eyes spiraling out of the void. I just wanted to see this again because it looks so cool. Straight in, okay, and then it's cut out to a flip bam boom. Okay, rad. Clonk. Rad. Love it. Hi! Oh geez, please don't kill me. Oh, she's gonna kill you. Yep. Going straight for the kill. That's bad. Try to talk, and then some fight. Okay. Kapow! I'm glad that they designed their dresses to be unwilling to show panty shots. It's helpful. They would fit in this circumstance, but it would push the maids to a sexy level that would maybe take away from their purity. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm glad. Okay, this is where the shit gets wild, right? Whippity whip, bam, bounce. Okay, whippity bam, boom, bang, flip, bam, boom. Okay, flip, whip, bam, boom, bang. Okay, it's not there. It's in the next one. Grab the girl, get running. Big explosions. Oh man, she just takes this. Rem is dope. Pretty kick-ass. I can't do it! I can't ignore her! I think she's okay, man. Well, maybe not. So he starts... Okay, yeah, that is what he does. I missed the I can return by death line. He's calling them all to himself and also ends up spreading some more witch scent. Ugh. And sets like total pain and fear into himself to draw them all to him. But it enrages her too. Oh, running time. Okay, this has got to be where it is, right? There are a bunch of kick-ass action scenes is what it is. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. The horn that makes Rem a demon. If you fight... Oh, yeah, giant spiraling spinning... Pow! Leap, smash. Okay. Oh, Whip. Clap. Clonk. Oh! Ah! I love that. Okay, I've just watched it backwards, so I'm going to watch it forward now. whip back down, and then full full like soccer throw-in spike. Oh, baller. Can't do it. Gotta smash the skull. Tries with the totally throwing the sister at her and can't do it. Gets knocked around and ends up doing it. What do you know? We're gonna save the day. We're gonna save the girl. And we'll all be here together with the pupper right there, so maybe we'll be able to even kill the pupper and save ya boy. This is great. I'm so glad that we're continuing on. It feels like the start of a new potential. And it looks like we're gonna get to solve everything here and really, really get on the good side of both of these sisters, which is wonderful. Some continued strong character development for Subaru and revelations and information that continue to tickle at my mystery-loving self. The horn stuff and their whole existence as twins and the history that they've had and what happened with them and the witch, and it's all fucking interesting to me. The episode looked great and was chock full of blasts of animation that were a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun even looking through them the second time. And fun flow and dialogue and stuff all the way through. A banger. A tier 1 banger. Good episode. Me likey. Me hope you likey. Me see you next week for more ReZero. We'll be watching episode 11, and then there's been quite a bit of discussion in my Discord around the placement of OVA 1, where it should be. I believe the consensus overall, after much back and forth, is that it should go after episode 11, and then I believe that there was a consensus that OVA 2 should go at the end of season 1. I don't fucking know. I will figure it out by the time that it matters, which is 2 weeks from now, 1 week or 2 weeks from now, and I will have figured it out. Feel free to leave any information about that if you want to in the description. Thanks. Much love. See you next week for more ReZero. We will be reincarnated into this wonderful world once more. See you there. Peace.